And I'm going to remember Ice Spice because of that curly orange hair. I'm going to remember Sexy Red because of that red hair.
Memorable. What's your visual identity?
Yeah. This matters. And I put it not as number one because there's so many people who don't start out knowing what their look is. So many people have discovered their look over time or the look that works, or they've gone through all these looks and now they're memorable eras. Like a Rihanna. Rihanna turned changing her hair into, the sign that an album was coming. And so I'm always looking forward to the look and how memorable, and now, we can use the word iconic, how iconic it's going to be, because that is your brand, that you can reinvent yourself several times and it's always badass. I think there's a lot of proof of concept right now with someone like Sabrina Carpenter. She's been around for so long, but until her look and everything about what she was selling and talking about really resonated with people, it wasn't working, quote unquote. The same thing's happening with Zara Larsson right now. You've had hits, but people didn't know what you look like.
Right.
Hey, what's happening, folks? It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Oh, the light going out? What's happening? What's happening? Look, everybody take a deep breath. Relax, relate, release. It's about that time. It's Tuesday. It's your man, Mastermind. I'm dotting I's, crossing T's. This is the part of the show where I'm giving you the chance to tell your family, your friends, all your supporters, all the people you know and love to tap in and tune in to the Indie Show, all things indie. Again, I'm your host, Mastermind. You see it right there. I got the poster. And then I got the big thing right there, right? So tonight is going to be a great night, and I do not want you all to miss it. But first of all, I got to say thank you. Thank you to everyone that tuned in to our mixtape release party. It was Indie Vibes Volume 6. You see it right there. We premiered it live. It was only on our Patreon. So we appreciate everybody that went to the Patreon and watched it live. If you missed it, go to patreon.com/VVC and you can not only watch the broadcast we did, you can watch the visualizer. That's right, because it's a whole multimedia experience. You're not just listening to the mix, you are actually watching it. So big shout out to JS1 who put that visualizer together. You can also take it on the go. We got a WAV file. We have an MP3. However you want to enjoy this mix, you can do it on patreon.com/VVC Live. Big shout outs to Jay the DJ. That's my official DJ based out in Dallas, Texas. You did it once again, brother. I appreciate you. What else I want to say? Tonight's show. Before I go to the night show, I got to say shout out to everybody that showed us some love with Nyjah Johnson was our guest. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. If you like to laugh and have a good time, you need to check out that episode with Nyjah because, just watch We'll Be the Judge of That. And the game show Mastermind Games is worth the price of admission. But big shout outs to Nyjah Johnson. If you tuned in, big shout outs to you. Hello. But tonight, you right there, if you are allergic to laughter, I need y'all to take some Benadryl. Lock in. Get in the chat because it is interactive. All right. My guest tonight is one and only comedian, actor, and she used to be a teacher, Angel Gaines, one of my people, UGA alum. Angel Gaines is going to be our special guest tonight. All right. And then later on, and we'll be the judge of that, indie rapper Molly. You can follow him online at It's Just Molly. He is going to be in the hot seat for We'll Be the Judge of That. So make sure y'all support him. The dotted I's, crossed T's. Should I give away some money in Mastermind Games? Do you want to win some money? Just let me know. But with all that said, JS1, play my theme music.
Yeah. Mastermind in the room, JS1 in the back. VVC Life. tap in. Every Tuesday night, we light up the feed. Indie on the map, from the block to overseas. Small brands, big dreams. Watch the circle grow. If you got that fire, come and let it show. It's not just a podcast, a late night vibe. Pull up with your people, stay a little while. The chat is the hangout, we all know the move. Hands up when you feel it, that's the way we do. The indie show, come on. The indie show, come on. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m., we set it all in motion. The indie show, come on. The indie show, come on. BBC Live, we're live. Indie love in the building. Come join us.
Hey, one time for your mind, two times to move your spine. Is the hip hop show stopping, fat phone dropping, master of the wheels is still. I am your host, Mastermind, and this is your new favorite podcast that's secretly a late night talk show. It's the one and only indie show, All Things Indie. Let's go. Before we begin, I got to show love to the band that makes me look and sound good every Tuesday. Y'all put your hands together for the one and only JS1. How we doing, brother?
Oh man, I'm blessed, bro. How are you feeling, man? It's been busy, man. You've been getting to it.
Man, I'm feeling good. I'm recharged. I missed y'all last week, but I'm glad I didn't have to go across the seas. But we are back. Like I said, I'm fully charged. We got some great guests tonight. And
Okay.
we're wrapping up the summer session because in September, I'm going to be starting season 15. So we're going to hit the ground running, brother.
I love it. I love it. Let's get to it.
Let's get to it. All right, this is the last call for alcohol. Spread the word. Let them know that the show is about to get started. But before we do anything, I know how much y'all love the music I suggest to y'all, and this one is a good one. Now, if you are familiar with any of the artists in Baltimore, everybody already know about Lonnie Moore. But if you don't, you're about to learn something today. So in our Mastermind new song of the day, I got the new joint just came out. It's called God in Me by Lonnie Moore. Let's go.
All right, hold on 2 seconds. Make sure we use our transitions properly.
World premiere.
This is how you start an episode. Oh my goodness. Big shout outs to everybody that is watching on Facebook, on YouTube, and Twitch. I appreciate y'all. Look, man, we started out so strong. It brought out the Diva. Big shout out to the Diva tuning in. And my guy representing Kansas City, Jay Kales, is in the building. When Jay Kales is in the building, you know it's about to go down. So yes, you're going to be laughing in the chat and at the chat. It's going down. Jamal said, this is my joint. Lonnie is one of the best. Yes, he is. Gunn says, hey, my partner in crime is back, Jay Kells. All right. Okay, then. And Naja is in the chat. Big shout out to Naja. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, man, it's going down. What up, Indie family? Oh, yes. Oh, everybody likes it. Thank you. Spread the word. The crowd is getting thick. I see it's going down because, like I said, we have a great guest tonight. All right. So let's keep this thing going. Everybody seems to be enjoying that. Big shout outs to Sakita. Sakita is in the building. I see you, UGA, stand up. All right. So y'all keep the love coming because my guest tonight, like I told y'all at the beginning, comedian, getting into some acting, used to be a teacher. One of the first people I met at UGA. This young lady is fearless and is currently a cruise ship comedian. ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, before she come on the stage, I want y'all to check out this clip real quick.
Like a sentence like, you don't have money. What does that mean? You don't have money, standard English. But in African American home language, let's put more negatives in it, we'll change the whole meaning. Watch this. The sentence is, you don't have money. Add another negative. You don't have no money. See, that don't mean the same thing, does it? She felt that. See, that meant we in the grocery store, you putting stuff in the cart, we get to the checkout stand, I'm looking at you looking at me, you don't have no money. Add another negative. You don't never have no money. That don't mean the same thing, does it? That means it's the second time you did this. And you owe me $5 for gas. Add another negative. You don't never have no money no more. That's called unemployment.
She got them white folks laughing. Hey, y'all, put your hands together for the one and only Angel Games. Let's go.
You out of control, dude. Hi, hello everyone.
We just getting started. You look good. Welcome back, Angel.
Thank you. Yeah, I had to put my Dollar Tree readers on to see you because I'm on my phone. So
this chick right here. Look at here. Look, if y'all pay attention, she is broadcasting live from the cruise ship right now. Where are you broadcasting from, my dear?
We where were we today? We were in Honduras. Yeah.
Honduras. They're making pit stops in Honduras. Okay, then. I figured we stopped going to Honduras after old girl from TLC had her accident. We good? We straight over there?
I think, accidents happen all over the world. I don't think no country shut down. So, life still go on, brother. Life gonna go on.
Man, speaking of going on, it has been a minute. Look, Angel was one of my first guests, like the first season of the show. And we've always been talking. She'd be like, I want to come back. I want my own episode. So we finally made it happen. Our schedules are aligned to where we can make this happen. You glowing and looking good, sis.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Aging with grace, baby. That was my whole goal.
That was the whole goal? All right. Yeah. Before we get started, I just got to ask you this one question, all right? One question before we get started. What is up with you and Jaylen Brown, and how in the heck did you become a Celtics fan?
Oh my goodness. So I would say maybe like 2006. I got into NBA ball just with my coworkers, and she was a fan of Kevin Garnett. So then I became a fan of Kevin Garnett. And so we all just would go to the games and cheer for him and everything. And then, of course, at that time he was a Celtic. And so we won a championship in 2008. So then, it was just like, oh man, the whole crew, we just loved it, right? And I live in Los Angeles, which was, really crazy. So fast forward, now I'm sticking with the Celtics. I just love my team. It's all that. And then all of a sudden they do what they did to Jaylen. And I was like, that's it. So now I am rooting for Philadelphia. Yeah.
This chick right here. So what's y'all relationship status?
Me and Jaylen?
Yes, you and Jaylen.
Me and Jaylen Brown, I'm rocking with him. That's my guy, and I'm gonna stick beside him.
All right.
Now the Celtics, me and the Celtics are divorced.
They divorced, but y'all still tight. All right, look.
No, we divorced. We divorced. I done put the divorce papers online and everything.
This chick right here. Look, before we get started, Guns is in the chat. One of our resident West Coast comedians. He says, like the Hillman T-shirt. Do you plan on being in a Netflix series?
No, my goal is to go independent, like Ali Sadiq. I want to go independent. So at some point, I'll probably put a show together and it'll be a little bit different. It wouldn't just be stand up. It'll be more of a variety because I want to incorporate all the things I do. I sing, act, comedy. So it'll be a little bit of everything.
I hear that. Look, she answering questions I haven't even asked yet. Look, I need to go ahead and scratch that off the list. Anyway, let's get it started.
I read the question. I got my thick Dollar Tree glasses on. I can see everything.
I have questions. You know what I'm saying? No, that's a great answer. I love it. This show, but it's time for my first segment. It's called Elevator Pitch.
All right.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Yo, big shout out to everybody that's tuning in on Facebook. I appreciate y'all. Spread the word. It's going down. Again, if you are allergic to laughter, take some Benadryl or something because it's going down. We can't stop it. All right. So this show might end sooner or later, but not because of this. You have 30 seconds to pitch yourself to not only me, but to the people out there. All right. If it's good, we will continue. If it is slow, I'm going to say, I am so incredibly disappointed in you, Angel, and pull the plug just like that. All right. So no pressure whatsoever. We're going to put you on the big screen, and JS1 is going to tell you when to start.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, hold up just a second. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Hello, sexy men out there that is 50 and over with a nice job and a nice career and happy in life, and you're looking for a single gal who's always on the ship. I won't have no pressure. Listen, all you got to do is go on WhatsApp and text me every now and then. Send me some cute pictures, maybe a cash app for a cup of coffee at Coco K or a t-shirt in the Bahamas. Nothing serious. I just want to tell you I'm available and I'm looking forward to meeting you. Mwah.
Oh my God.
You thought I was gonna waste this opportunity? You thought I was gonna I love my career. I'm working. You think I needed to pitch that? I'm pitching me. I need somebody to call me tonight.
Sakina. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, okay. And Naja is laughing. And Diva says, and then she'll talk about you in one of her routines.
Carmen, that's not true. Hey, Carmencita, that's not true. I'm very discreet.
Oh, and 50 over, nice job. Yeah, that got everybody on that one right there. Oh my goodness. Oh.
And Poe, and I prefer a man with a belly. I need a man with a belly. I love good bellies. Yes, I love men that look like they used to play football, but they put on a whole lot of weight. They like and a good belly. I'm talking about a good belly with like an A1C of 5.3. I need a man on metformin. I want a man on metformin. You understand?
Oh my God! Just this. Look, let me say. I think she misunderstood. No, I don't think she did. And then JKL says, "Is this the Indie Tinder show? What is this?
Indie Tinder."
Oh, Jamal says, "What we doing? Let me call my girl. Hey, baby, I ain't never coming home." Oh shoot, they're still coming from Indie Show to Love Island. This is crazy.
Right. That's right.
Jamal said, "She looking for me." The belly. Oh my gosh, big belly men out there with the 5'1". Oh shoot. Oh, okay, that was great. You got to stay. You have to stay because if it's gonna be like this. Oh, defensive line, no skinny running back. God dang. All right, I'm married, so I'm good. Y'all ain't hurt my feelings. Look. All right. Oh, shoot. Okay. New phone, who this? Let's go.
New phone, who this? New phone, who this?
All right, I got to be professional because I'm going to be laughing all night.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
I'm be serious. I'm be serious now. Look, I'm be serious.
No, don't be serious.
Look at my face. Look.
Even funnier. No, man. Oh, not
Hold on,
the,
because I
oh,
can't
no.
see. I can't see it
Yeah,
all.
yeah. Blind as a bat. Look.
Hey,
All right. So in new a phone, who this? You got one rule, and that's to keep it 100. Can you do that?
I'm sorry. You know, we got a little lag on my side. You said, what's the rules again?
You got to keep it 100.
Can you hear
Keep
me?
it
Did I
100.
lose it?
Yeah. Can
Uh-oh.
you tell the truth when I ask a question?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, somebody, you know I'm old. I don't know how to put, somebody was trying to call me on the ocean. Well, I mean, they already starting. See?
Every time. Look,
Okay,
well, we
do
have
it again.
a love connection in the doggone chat. What is happening? Look, focus. All right. Okay, here we go. Oh my God. All right. So I'm gonna ask you 10 questions. You just got to keep it 100. You got you. You can
Okay,
do that, right?
I can do
I
it.
bet. All right, this might be funny. All right, wait, hold on. Before I even get started, because I know you are ignorant, I need to know, how do you prepare your grits?
Grits?
Grits.
I don't eat grits.
Huh? At all?
For what?
For what?
I don't
I
eat
don't know how to
grits.
respond. That's not, as long as she didn't say sugar, I can live with that. You don't eat grits, you don't eat. You don't eat grits, you don't eat grits. All right, then, cool. Let's run these questions. Question number one, let's go. You're flipping through channels and your favorite movie is on. What is it, and do you stop to watch it?
I will always stop to watch Shawshank Redemption.
Ooh,
Every time.
Bravo.
Every time.
Look, and it's never on at the very beginning. I never catch it at the very beginning. All right. It's just they out there breaking rocks, and I was like, oh, I guess I'll go ahead and I'll start watching.
Yeah. I always catch it though, because I like the beginning song that it opens with.
Oh.
It's like,
Okay,
if I didn't care. And he's put the gun together.
That's Sanford and Son. That's what you talking about. That's where you know that song from.
No. It sounds like a 1920 song, like on a record player with that horn or something.
Yeah. You didn't watch Sanford and Son?
Not like that. I was a kid.
Oh, what are we doing? That is one of Fred Sanford's one of his favorite songs that he would sing on the show.
Oh, I didn't know that. See, I would lose in a Fred Sanford contest.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Let me see. Hold on. Your boy J. Kale says folks get on a cruise ship and get too good for grits.
Absolutely. Absolutely, sir.
Oh,
absolutely.
shoot.
We don't bring poverty food to the ship.
Poverty. Yo. Can I kick her off right now? What is happening?
Next thing y'all gonna say, do you eat canned sardines? No.
No, I don't eat no canned sardines. I know someone that does. This is old talk. It's anyway. All right, next question.
Okay.
How often do you visit the library?
I use Audible. So how does that work?
That ain't the library. But Audible is good. You reading or you listening to books.
But I work on ships, so that's an NA. That's not applicable.
Hey, it's cool. Look, they probably have polenta on the ship. Look, I'm gonna need you to get some grits this week. I'm gonna need you to put some cheese, some salt and pepper.
Okay, listen. Let me just go back to the time that I did eat grits. It's not like I never ate grits. I'm from Savannah, Georgia. So I think the whole purpose, I now understand as I'm looking at the Discord, is that I put butter on grits. No, I do not put sugar.
All right.
Salt and butter. Okay.
Butter. There you go. But we're not gonna forget you said poverty food. All right?
It is poverty food.
It is not. I got some grits in the cupboard right now. And
because you were taught
not doing this.
You were taught to eat poverty food, so it stick with you.
Listen, the whole look. Thank you. Look. Nia, Nigel, we're not doing this sugar grits thing. All right, you had your episode, and y'all need to watch Nigel Johnson's episode. If you want to laugh through the whole episode and be like, bless her heart, watch that episode. It is great. All right.
But
Question number 3. What?
Whoa, real quick. You're eating grits on a daily basis at this stage in life? Like you're purposely?
Yes.
So how do you even make grits? The instant?
I do both.
Okay.
Yeah. But if I'm just need to go real quick, I'm gonna make some instant grits. Don't eat grits. She a rich black woman. You just trying to shoot your shot, sir. Let me see. Hold on. White folks eat grits with braised short rib. It is what it is. All right.
White people are poor too. What you mean? Yeah, and they eat poverty food too. What you think this is, a black thing? Poverty has no color.
Question number 3. We on 3, right?
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how clean is your car's interior?
Okay, can I just say this real quick?
Yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, this is an interactive show. You can answer these questions as well. I want you to, because it's an interactive show. Go ahead.
Is this show clean? So we're not cussing and stuff, right?
We can if you want to.
Okay, well, this might be a little R-rated content. I just want to be sure. So one of the comedians who's a good friend of mine, Dave Getzoff, he has this joke that says, a woman who has a dirty interior car will let you hit raw. And so ever since then, I clean my car.
Oh, she said, I am going to be a 10. Let me say, look, but go to a fancy restaurant, shrimp and grits is $25 Look, man, they are not about to let this poverty food go.
Hey,
you just started something.
Listen, there's a lot of poverty food that's $25. Fried chicken is poverty food.
She is gang banging on everything. Pew pew, she's shooting everything, folks. She's keeping it 100. I love her for that.
You go, hey, all this stuff y'all defending. Oh, he's saying something. I don't want to talk over him. What'd he say?
Oh, no, he just said, grits every day, mastermind, we need to talk. A grits intervention, boy, stop. We good over here. And I put some Gouda cheese in it last week, too. Oh
my goodness. How the cheese more expensive than the grit? What the? What in the poverty cuisine is going on? You need a poverty cuisine cookbook.
How she just gonna talk? How is she just gonna talk about the host like that? You got my wife laughing in the background talking about poverty cuisine cook. Oh my God!
I bet you be eating stewed tomatoes on them grits too.
No, look, once upon a time, my dad made some rice and then put it in a colander, right? And so the rice was getting cold, and he had stewed tomatoes. This one I used to visit him. In Augusta, right? And so he would pour the stewed tomatoes over that cold rice. It was some of the worst eating I had ever had in my life. I don't do no stewed tomatoes. And why is the rice cold? I was just like, you just brought back a bad memory.
For breakfast, I want you to try a egg. The white. What you call it? Egg white with like an egg white omelet with like crab and shrimp, a little bit of spinach. It'll change your life.
It'll change your life. That sounds like something my wife is the diva will probably order.
Cause she know what time it is.
All right, here we go. Question number 5.
All right.
When you get good news, do you first sing, dance, thank God, share the news online, or call someone immediately?
Probably sing.
Sing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'll probably, because I have that condition where you where I be stemming different songs and stuff and sayings over and over. So I might I get some good news, I'll probably go, Popeye's biscuits. Remember that man on 600-Pound Life? And he said, Popeye's biscuits, buttermilk biscuit.
Sang it. We're getting older. She said egg whites. We got to watch our cholesterol.
Thank you.
No.
And don't get me
she
started on my
with
black
a big
girl
old
vitamins.
belly and an AC1 as a 5.1.
That's his belly, not mine.
I got Popeyes.
Yeah.
You just started something. Look, question number 6.
Biscuit.
I told y'all, take your medicine if you're allergic to laughing. Pronounce these words, woman.
Okay, can I just say one thing though before I pronounce these words?
What?
They all have multiple meaning words. They're multiple meaning words, so you say them different depending on what you mean. Okay, so aunt, look, aunt is my mama's sister. Aunt is my daddy's sister. Did you hear me?
I heard you.
I have an Aunt Jackie, but I have an Aunt Mary. See what I mean? Because Aunt Jackie, that's my mama's sister. Aunt is my daddy's sister. Okay.
This is getting clipped up. This is hilarious. Go ahead.
Route. The route is when I'm driving, I take a route.
Mm-hmm.
The route is what the GPS told me to do.
Okay.
And then mischievous is a boy. Mischievous is a girl.
Yeah. Good. You put your hands together. That's a great breakdown. It's some ignorancy going on, but that's a great breakdown. That aunt and aunt. Oh, you got me on that one. Now you got to give me props when you use that in your comedy routine because that's hilarious.
No, you can have it all. You can have it all. You can have it all.
You don't want that?
I ain't gonna remember it. I ain't gonna remember it.
Keep it moving. Number 8. When you feel offended, do you let it go or address it immediately?
Which one would be petty? I'm petty. I'm petty Shabazz. I'm petty LaBelle. I'm petty Tendergrass.
Petty Tendergrass is perfect. Last but not least, question number 10. Do you ever second guess your decisions?
No.
Yeah, she stood on business, 10 toes down. Ladies and gentlemen, I think she survived this segment. I think she's going to stick around. Put your hands together for my guest. It's Angel Gaines in the building.
Buttermilk biscuits!
While she is chewing on some buttermilk biscuits from Popeyes, y'all stick and stay. We're going to pay some bills because when we come back, it's time for our music segment. We'll be the judge of that. It's the
VBC and the Revival presents a Just Put the Tip in Comedy show. Exclusively on VBC Live Patreon, 2 hours of hilarious comedy from legendary comedians from Baltimore, Maryland. The show will keep you laughing while making you think. Hosted by Tippy Tallgirl, the queen of the Baltimore comedy scene, she brings up veterans such as Lord Isaac M., D-Lo, Dude in the Corner, Ben Mosby, and TJ So Silly. So what you waiting for? Sign up on the VBC Live Patreon right now. Patreon.com/VBC Life. And if you sign up, we will give you a 50% off discount code VBC Love when you sign up. All this comedy plus podcasts, audio dramas, group watches, classes, and much more available now on Patreon.com/VBC Life.
This August, every Thursday at 9 a.m., I'm starting a brand new watch. Every Thursday at 9 a.m. on our Patreon. 4 recommendations, 4 different genres, and I'm going into all of them. Almost completely blind. We're kicking things off August 6th with Gentama. All I've been told is comedy, action, science fiction, and samurai. People keep saying this is an experience, so I'm ready to finally see what everybody has been talking about. On August 13th, we're watching BB. This one was recommended to me as an action and science fiction anime. This is all I know, and nobody better tell me anything else before we press play. On August 20th, we're jumping into The Great Pretender. I've heard it's a stylish crime drama anime with comedy mixed in. People say it's a fun ride, so we're about to find out whether it lives up to those recommendations. Then, on August the 27th, we're closing out the month with Twilight of the Gods. All I know is fantasy, Norse mythology, and Zack Snyder. That combination already sounds dangerous, so I'm definitely curious. Join the Patreon and come kick it with me every Thursday for Anime Watch at 9 a.m. Come in blind, bring your prediction, and meet me in the comments during or after every episode as we have a great time discussing the episode.
Oh man. Welcome back. It's the Indie Show. You see my guest, Angel Gaines. She is on one today. One of my favorite people out there. Really quick. Do you have any shows on the mainland booked yet that people can go check out?
Let me tell you something. Royal Caribbean loves me, and they have hijacked my whole calendar. I don't have any. Yeah, I don't like. They already have all my dates for 2027. That's how far. Yeah, that's how far in advance they book me. Yeah. So the problem is, I don't do land gigs until I'm actually on land. So I'm more of a pop in or last minute booking because I can't commit that early. You know what I'm saying?
That's a blessing.
Yeah,
I know you. That's what I'm talking about.
I love it. I love it. Yeah.
Yes. We're going to talk about that during our interview. Real quick, let me say Jamal says this has been hilarious. Sakita says, yes, I needed this today. My man Ron from Detroit. What up, though, Ron? All right. So it's about time for everyone's favorite segment. It is We'll Be the Judge of That.
Okay.
Court is now in session.
All right, and we'll be the judge of that, Angel. We're going to sit back and we're going to talk to this young indie rapper, I guess, today. We're going to talk to him, brief interview, and then we're going to listen to his new song. And it's just a nice little one-on-one chat with this young man, and we'll see where it goes. One of the things that I'm doing in my summer session, I've been telling everybody, if the guests leave you wanting more, this is to the audience out there, if the guests leave you wanting more and you think I should bring this guest back for a later episode, for a full episode like the one that Angel is getting, you just go to our Patreon, patreon.com/BBC Life. You let me know. If the chat is jumping during this segment, a lot of people tune in or whatever, you know, we feel that energy. Y'all's like, yo, we need to learn more about him. You let me know, and then I'll book the guest for a future. But with that said, put your hands together for, he's known as It's Just Molly on the YouTube and on Instagram. Put your hands together for Mally.
Yo. What's the word, family?
What's happening, sir? Welcome to the Indie Show. Thank you so much for rocking with us, man.
Hey, thank you for having me, man. How we feeling?
We feeling good. How you feeling, dude?
I can't complain. Woke up today, man.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. That's the energy that I am talking about.
You know it.
Now, check it out. I saw you in the chat a couple shows ago when Nigel Johnson was on the air. What do you think of the Indie Show?
Oh, man, the Indie Show is firstly hilarious. It gives an opportunity for us to truly know every person that you bring on a more personable side. Of course, you keep it professional, but shoot, I've been right here laughing, so that's always good to hear.
She is off the chain tonight. She's on one tonight. So you was on the perfect episode, brother.
She talking about poverty food.
Since you brought that up, I wasn't even going to ask you, because if this is a good interview, you know, you get the full thing, right? But how do you prepare your grits?
I actually don't make grits. But listen. It's because I'm not too much of a breakfast person. I'm not gonna say grits is bad.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
I
Grits are poor.
no
Say
no
it.
no 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 no. Grits ain't bad. I'm just not a breakfast person. Now, if my wife makes some, my family makes some, I'm chowing down. Might throw a little shrimp in there if I'm feeling a little bougie. But the poverty food line was kind of like you cutting a couple hearts over here, man.
She was cutting deep,
Like,
and she's standing beside it too.
standing
All right.
beside it. I know you eating good on that cruise ship. They probably catching a couple crabs. Oh, you eating? Yeah, chill on us.
She reaching right into the water, just bringing out seafood. Talking about, hey,
Right,
cook this for me.
right.
Let's
Put that
go.
in some grits. Put that in some grits.
All
It is
right,
what it
wait. Let's
is.
see what the chat is real crazy, real. Hold on. Grits are great with sugar. Why did I show that one? All right, let me see. If you don't prepare them, how do you eat? Oh my gosh. Okay, another. He's not a grits hater. What's up with this episode?
No grits hate.
Let
No
me
grits
see.
hate. No grits hate.
Angel needs to be uploading on YouTube. Oh, she is. Are you uploading your stuff on YouTube, Angel?
Child, no. It's on the list though. It's on the list. It's on the list. It's
All
on the
right, we'll get
list.
back to you. We'll get back to you later. All right, Molly. Here we go. Molly or Mally?
Mally.
Mally.
Now,
All right. Question: who is Mally?
Mally is an artist from Maryland and Georgia. Spent my life half Maryland, half Georgia. I love God. I love music, and I'm trying to bring a change to hip hop. I feel like right now we're in a dark space where it's not too much talent. It's just gimmicky. Whatever
Yeah.
is easily to promote. And we need the talent back, man. And I'm here
Who
to
are
bring it.
some of the people? So talent back. When you think about that line, who are the 3 artists that come to mind when you say you want talent back?
J. Cole. I don't know if y'all remember Pitbull and Kanye.
Okay, I see where your mind is at. All right, and so in classifying your type of music, how would you classify it?
Versatile. I do everything. Just because I don't like putting myself in a box.
Yeah.
I'm on gospel. I rap. I sing. Hop on country. Pop,
Oh.
rock, everything.
So when you're putting an album together with all those different genres, what is the goal? How do you make it? Because that sounds like a gumbo right there. How do
Yeah.
you put it all together and make it gel
Um,
cohesively?
it's really it's storyline. Firstly, when you think of any album, you're going to the title, and the title kind of branches how these songs are going to mesh together. And in my creative space, when I am making these songs, I can have a pop beat or a rock beat or a rap beat that generally tell a similar message, just branching off of my life essentially, which will lead to the progress of the whole album.
So is there a bad thing being labeled a Christian rapper?
Not at all. Me personally,
Does it do you a disservice if they label you a Christian rapper?
oh
Because I
no,
can
not at all.
tell faith is big with you.
Absolutely. No, it wouldn't do me a disservice. Me personally, I don't consider myself a Christian rapper because people who do tend to consider themselves Christian rappers, they only make Christian based songs. Whereas I mention God in just about every song, but they're not vulgar, but they're not Christian songs, if you get what I'm
Yeah, I feel
saying.
you. That's not bad. All right then. When I'm thinking about it, when did you realize that music would become your career, Mally?
Probably when I was 15 years old. Me and my dad, we love music, and he would oftentimes sit back and listen to me produce and record projects. And we started going to the studio more and more. And I started running into the right people. being in the right rooms, and that kind of pushed that confidence. And of course, I asked God, is this really for me? And he pushed me in more rooms. So I figured, hey, let's give this a shot.
Speaking of giving it a shot, let's break down this song that you submitted for us. What is the storyline behind it?
Okay, so the song is called Roll. You'll hear oftentimes in the hook, roll with the rhythm. So there's a rhythm in life. It's ups and downs. Sometimes you jigging, sometimes caught in deep dark. And oftentimes I find myself trying to process a lot of the things that I go through in life. And the best way to do it is on a song. And on this song, I'm really speaking how I'm rolling with the rhythm of life.
With that said, we're going to put you on the big screen and you're going to introduce this song. Say it with your chest, bro.
Say the word.
Let's go.
All right, y'all. This right here is a song by me. It's just Mally. You can call me Mally. It's called Roll. Hope y'all like and appreciate this. Roll with the rhythm. Let's get it. I'm tryna just roll with the rhythm. I say I'm tryna just roll with the rhythm and run away and just roll with the rhythm. I'm tryna just roll with the rhythm. I'm tryna just roll with the rhythm. I'm tryna just roll with the rhythm, run away, and just roll with the rhythm. I say I'm tryna just roll with the rhythm. As I walk this earth every day, I'm tryna find a remedy, something that can heal my pain and also put my mind at ease. It ain't no more smoking weed. Go outside, enjoy the breeze. I read my Bible as I write these poems. It's soliloquies. Only like you if you genuinely got the right energy. I'm tryna figure out what else I really need. Finally find true peace. Finally feel like I'm free to travel all of this world and see every little thing. Cause God blessed me with this gift. I'm flowing deeper than the 7 seas. This must be fate because this here feel like destiny. And this it can't be luck. I promise, bro, I do this regularly. The legacy is heavenly, divine with all the melodies. Incredibly, the best MC that this world has ever seen. Respectfully, I put my seat up on her bun like sesame. Rest in peace to every beat I kill, man, it's a felony. The world is full of jealousy, so try to find serenity. And just roll with the rhythm. And just roll with the feeling and run away. And roll with the rhythm. And just roll with that feeling. And I'm just trying to leave a mark before they call my name in stone. If I use the tools I got with everything that I know to venture into the unknown and find the real things that I want. Maybe that'll bring the joy that I'm supposed to feel alone. Well, I just hope that I ain't wrong. But if I am, it ain't the first time. Life is full of lessons. If I want to learn it first, I must dive into uncharted waters. Try to find the things that alter everything in life I struggle with. That kind of makes it harder to just roll the rhythm. Roll the rhythm. Run away. Just roll the rhythm.
All right. Let's go. Let me see. They out here. Let me see. Gun says, I like the flow. The hook is a little low energy for me. I sped up the playback. You love speeding up the playbacks out there. All right. But then you get crunk to it when you do that. Big shout outs to Mally. Mally, you are singing this song. I can feel the conviction deep within your soul on this one, especially on that hook.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I was just like that the hook it grabs me, and then I was like, oh, okay, then I see where we're going.
Mm-hmm.
And then your flow is nice. I was just like, oh, when you was
Thank you.
really in that pocket, I was like, okay, all right, I see you.
Yes,
It's
sir. Yes,
it's
sir.
enough for me to check out more music from you.
Okay. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, Angel, talk to me. What you think?
My 2 cents. First of all, Mally, congratulations on accepting your gift and talent and putting it out in the world. It truly is a courageous act to create something and put it out there. If I may, are you open to any advice or commentary?
Of course. Absolutely.
Okay, I always ask. I don't impose my views on nobody. So the only thing that I would want you to focus on is your A&R. Like your image and the music for me are not connecting. Like right now, you have on a t-shirt. Does the t-shirt say death?
No, not at all.
What
It's
that
just
say? It looked
uh
like it say DEATH.
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah,
If it do, I'm sorry.
that's okay.
I
I'm
just
just
picked
telling
it
you,
up.
it say death, right? So, but then in the interview, it was a lot about spirituality and all of that. So, what I just want you to be mindful of as an artist is that everything that you have on and everything that you look like, photos and everything, has to be the image of what you're selling. Does that make
Okay.
sense? You
Absolutely.
can't have conflicting messages. So, like, the photo that was up. Are you from Los Angeles?
No, no, ma'am. No.
Right, but you had on the LA cap. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
in the beginning of the career when you're performing, you want to look like and present like you can wear your LA cap all day when you're in the mall and chilling you off. But
Right.
anytime you representing your music or your songs are being played or you are projecting yourself, that's what A&R do. They create that image because you have to be packaged.
Right.
I need to
Right.
be able to
Right.
look at you and say, this dude, like when you said your influences, I can hear the Kanye, I can hear J. Cole, I can hear the influence. But if you remember when Kanye did College Dropout, his whole aesthetic was preppy. It
Right.
looked
Right.
like
Right. Right.
somebody was in school, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then when he started doing the other albums, he would do a lot more with fashion and push the envelope because he was niggas in Paris, right?
Right.
So you
Right.
got to look
Right.
like fashion. You got to look. So what I'm saying is, you're independent, so you have to do your own A&R, and you have to look and make sure that everything I'm wearing is the same message, it's the same image, it's the same energy as my music.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I do appreciate that because
Yeah.
the way you broke it down, I've been told before, of course you gotta represent yourself because you're selling yourself
Yeah.
to an audience. Um but oh yeah. Kudos and I thank you for that. And that's something I'm definitely gonna work on.
Yeah. Awesome. One thing I do, because I'm a comedian, one thing I do is I buy my clothing quarterly for my performance. The way I dress in my regular life is not how I dress when I'm performing.
Okay. Okay.
Because I have an image, I have a style of comedy that I have to like. I can't go on stage with my breasts hiked up. That's not my style of comedy. It wouldn't make sense,
Right.
right?
Right.
But you've
Right.
seen comedians with more like sexualized outfits and stuff, and then their comedy is a little bit more sexualized.
Okay.
So what I do is I buy my outfits and my clothing quarterly. So every 3 months I change it because now these outfits are on the internet, they're on different podcasts and
Oh,
things, so I
yeah.
don't repeat, right? And then I
Right.
just buy
Right.
the
Smart.
next set. And look, I go to Sheen, I go to I'm not like until you get sponsored, like you find that image, and your best friend is Chat GPT.
Hey, I hear that. I hear that.
Yeah, you
I
can
got
tell Chat, hey, I'm this kind of artist, I'm this kind of this and this. Show me 5 looks that I need to have on stage and when I make appearances. And you
okay.
copy those images because people are going to buy from you when they feel like the product is consistent.
Right.
But if you got on a t-shirt like that today and then an LA cap tomorrow, we're like, where this dude from? Is he repping
Right.
LA? Is he
Right. Right.
from
Right. Right.
like,
Right.
is he hard metal? Is he like rock or whatever? It's okay to be eclectic within the art, but don't be eclectic within the aesthetic. You see
Okay.
what I mean?
Yes, ma'am.
You got to be homogenous with that part.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You my wife's definitely tuned in, so she's probably gonna be. I told you so. I told you. You need to. So
Sir,
You
I don't
already
even
know,
know how
dog.
many times. How many times y'all need to know that the women are always right? Like, how many
Oh,
ways y'all need us to tell y'all?
here she go. JS1, save us. Save us. What you got to say, dog?
I can't see that, bro. She just broke it all down. I ain't got nothing to say, bro. She just lit it up. She lit it up, bro. I'm everything she said. I gotta co-sign it 1000%. And even with the music, I mean, I love the vibe of the record. However, I'm trying to understand how all of this wraps into the story that you're trying to tell. You know, and like everything you presented before you played the song, I didn't necessarily feel the consistency within the record. But the records sound good, and your voice sounds great, and your lyrics are dope. So it just seems like you're still young in your journey. I definitely feel like you are whatever you think. So if you take this super serious, it'll come through in everything you do. So like, yo, go 1000% into it. And everything she said is 1000% correct. That's all about the mentality of being a serious, 1000% serious about what you do. So like, you know, let it shine in every part of it. The record creation, the visual appearance, all of that.
Thank you, sir. I do appreciate that.
Man, and good luck for you on your journey, man.
Man, y'all got wise words of wisdom, man. I do appreciate y'all. Truly. I truly do. I wanted to say something.
For you, man. Go ahead.
I wanted to say something real quick. You know, you were saying you shop on Shein and everything. It felt like you was kind of saying like it's cheaper there to shop. You shopping so cheap, but you're not eating grits. Like
you call that's a callback, dog. Let's go. As a comedian, she has to appreciate that.
Let me tell you something.
Oh, here she goes.
No. I ain't got no comeback like that. What I'm saying is, I told you it was poverty food. I ain't never said that I wasn't poor in other areas. That's y'all assumption. I didn't say that.
I take that. I ain't say you was poor, but you ain't eating poverty food with us. I mean,
well, I'm stepping up little by little.
Amen to that.
Mally, how can people reach you and purchase your music?
I am on everything: Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube. Don't think I'm on Tidal, but every music platform you can find me on.
And it's ITSJUSSMALI is how you can find him. Am I correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On every platform: Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter.
Nice.
Brother, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. It was a perfect episode for you to be on. We
Absolutely.
are glad that we was here to be introduced to you, brother.
I'm glad y'all had me. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great night. And keep making folks laugh, Miss Angel. I'm going to be here.
Absolutely. Nice to meet you, my brother.
Likewise. Y'all take care.
Oh, man. Thank you so much. The chat is lit. Everybody
Let's see what they
laughing. Yeah, what did they say? Infamous JKL says, the only time I listen to my woman is when she says the food's ready. Bro,
wow.
What the heck?
Wow.
But oh my God, this is the show right here. I didn't expect all of this, but I am happy to have it. Look at that fire. Jaden, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope y'all come back. Sakita saying with you, love, I'm so happy to see you. You been fishing lately? Just curious. All right, look, it's the indie show. You know how we do. What is next? I'm going to play some bills. We're going to be back because I got to interview Angel. All right? Indie show. I'll holler at you.
Who let Pookie hang the TV? Let the pros do it. Call the Get It Done team. 443-653-1369.
It's the holidays.
Let's unwrap a winner.
3 ticks left, and Dicker the kicker, triple doink sit in.
I'm thinking 8 doinks.
Doink, 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 doink.
There we go.
Perfect amount of doinkage.
And we are back. Yes. Y'all recognize somebody doing the NFL commercial? It's Angel. How was it working on that commercial, love?
Oh my goodness, that was 2 days of sheer fun. Keegan Michael Key was literally like a master class in comedy. Just watching and working with him was like, oh man, I learned so much. It was really cool because this was a project that really helped me as an artist see how much I've grown in comedy and acting. Because a lot of when I got the part, I only had one line. I had one line.
Ooh.
And then once I was on set, you know, my acting coach will always say, you know, trained actors get more they get more airtime. They're gonna get more thrown at them. And so sure enough, that's what happened. The clip that you just saw was not my original script. It was the director feeding me the line saying, okay, this is the scenario. I want you to do this. Go. And, you know, that's why I'm such a big advocate for all artists to go to somebody's class and to be there all the time. Like you never, I'm all like, right, even right now, I'm in comedy class. Like you always have to, yeah, you always have to hone your skills and your craft. It's like anything else. And that's why like when athletes show you that they're off season, they're training, that they're professional athletes. You would think they've dribbled enough, right? No. You got to constantly know and evaluate like what's your weaknesses, what's your strengths, how to, you know, assess different, like for me, different shows, different audiences, different venues, you know, when I'm being recorded or when I'm live, like you always have to hone those skills. So yeah, that's why I really like that project. It was really cool.
All right. Before we get into this interview, I got a segment I call First Things First. All right.
Okay.
And in First Thing First, I got 10 things I'm going to ask you. All right. And I want you to tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. All right.
All right.
It doesn't have to be a one-word answer, but I do need it to be succinct. Okay.
Okay.
All right. First one, earthquake.
Funny.
Wanda Sykes.
Hilarious.
Fluffy.
Don't know him.
Okay. All right. Nikki Glazer.
Not familiar.
Dave Chappelle.
The GOAT.
Okay. Moms Mabley.
The foundation of my career. Inspiration.
Really?
Yeah.
Cat Williams.
Hilarious.
Chelsea Handler.
Not familiar.
Cheryl Underwood.
Super intelligent.
Last but not least, David Arnold.
My hero. My, oh man, my mentor for life.
Tell me a little bit about David, because it feels like he was right there. It was right. He was about to just blow up.
Well, I think what it was is that David blew up on the other side of the camera first, which is the part where not many people get to see. And then he kind of started doing more in front of the camera with his Netflix specials and things. David Arnold was, you know, a comic. He was a person who was so dedicated to the craft. Like he taught it, he studied it. Like he is why I'm, you know, constantly searching for my voice and always looking into comedy with different lenses. And I took his classes like I think maybe 4 times. And
Oh
my
wow.
goal was
Okay.
to, yeah, I went to his classes, and he was just a great mentor, a great dad, a great friend. Like, losing him so quickly and just so suddenly was a real blow to the comedy community. But, like Ambria said at his funeral, that, he left us all his best parts. So we can just move on with that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Carmen Cedar said she found out about David because of you. So she
Okay.
and because of you. And
Yeah.
I became a fan because of Carmen Cedar. So um, man, it's crazy. Speaking
Yeah.
of small worlds, back when we were at UGA,
Uh,
did you want to be a comedian then?
I think in UGA, I thought being a comedian was just like a personality thing. I didn't know it was a career.
Yeah.
And remember when I was at UGA, I did a lot of stand up there, and I had no idea, I was just going off natural instinct. I had no idea of like how the comedy world worked. And I was just very fortunate during that time to be able to open for all of those acts. Remember when I opened for George Wallace?
Yep.
That was
I had
literally like,
forgotten about that. Yes.
yeah, that was literally like my third gig ever. So I was one of those ones who had to start working backwards, which means like I had all this exposure and I didn't really know what to do with it. And I remember George Wallace saying, "You're really funny, but you're only 18 and you need to be 21 to work the clubs." But I didn't know what he was even talking about. Like, what do you mean? Because I wasn't going to comedy clubs. I was 18.
Yeah.
So I didn't know, but I just stuck with it after that. Remember, I got into pageants for a while. And
Mhm.
then while I was doing that, just kind of stuck with it, started just kind of learning it. Because comedy is an evolution. Everybody's comedy career is an evolution.
Yeah.
And it's one of those careers where you won't get to know everybody and you can't study everybody. You won't know everybody. It's like all the athletes of the world coming together in every sport, because all comedy doesn't fit in the same genre, right?
This is true.
I came through clean comedy. That's the avenue I worked when I came into the comedy world. So you get to know all the clean comics. And our
Yes.
venues were mostly churches and sororities, fraternities, corporate, things like that. So when you were listing all those comedians, I haven't had the opportunity to know who they are because I haven't shared venues with them. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
Gunn says, yeah, Bo don't know whites like Chelsea Handler and Nikki Glazer. I was trying
Mhm.
not to laugh out loud, but that is hilarious.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
yeah, they weren't really,
Guns Guns is a comedian, and around the same time when you was opening for George, he was writing. He used to write for George.
nice.
Yes. So that's my friend. I also consider him a mentor of mine. We met on the set of the HBO movie Boycott, and we've
Okay,
been friends ever since. Uh,
nice.
Carmen Cedar says, I enjoyed David's comedy.
I
All
know,
right.
he's just so hilarious.
All right. So at one point you were a teacher. What were you teaching?
Yeah, I was when I moved to Los Angeles. I moved in '99. I literally skipped the UGA graduation. I didn't do the
Really?
commencement. No, I didn't do the commencement because I was so focused on getting my career started and moving to LA. I told my parents, I said, listen, because I'm from Savannah, Georgia. I was like, y'all
Yeah.
gonna have to spend money on a hotel. Y'all gonna have to, get there, whatever. Why don't y'all give me that money for the graduation stuff? And then let me just go on and move to LA. My dad said, no problem. And so
Wow.
yeah, they bought me a car. I drove my Geo Metro from Savannah, Georgia to Los Angeles in 1999 of August. And the rest was history. So when I got out there, I was like, in all fairness, my parents are supporting my career. So I got a full-time job as a teacher because I didn't want them worried about me.
Okay.
Right. So, and then also teaching was easy because I could teach during the day and all the comedy clubs were open at night.
Yeah.
So that was just my life. Teach in the day, go to clubs at night. And that's just how I sustain myself.
Here they go. Heath and I have been trying to get Mastermind to do stand. Oh, okay.
So okay, so what that's about? What is that about though? Like what why aren't you doing stand up? Like what talk to me.
Thank you. Thank you, Carmen Cedar, for putting me on the spot. Now I got a third person that wants me to do that. Okay, so now you're making me jump. All right, is someone out there right now that's watching this show, right? Saying, comedy is just telling jokes. I could do that. That's easy. What do you say to those
Okay.
people?
Wait, why didn't you answer my question? Why are we moving on?
I'm coming back to you, but it made me think about a question that I had for you, so might as well scratch it off my list.
Okay, so we're gonna circle back, is what you're saying.
Yes, correct. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the question is, what do I?
It, but go ahead.
To me, when someone says that, that is the biggest compliment that you could ever get as a stand-up. Is for somebody to say it looks easy, because that means you're doing your job so well that you make somebody else feel like they can do it. And that's the whole point of stand-up. You want stand-up to look like we just made that up just now, that you and I are just close friends, and I'm talking directly to you. That's what you want people to feel when you get off stage. It's uncomfortable when you're watching a comedian up there be in their head, and you're just like, dang, I'm nervous for them, or dang, this is very, it gets uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Right? So when a comedian does it well, it looks like, dang, I could do that. You don't see any of the strings in the puppet show. Right?
Man, that is a good answer. Real quick, JKL says, if you made it that far in the Geo Metro, it was truly your destiny.
It was a new car. What you mean?
It was still a Geo Metro. And Takita says she loves that support that your family gave you. All right.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. And I will answer that question later because
wow.
Let me see. Love that. Don't see the strings. That's right. No strings on me either. It's Mastermind. I think I'm the host. Maybe it's Angel. I don't know. But we are shifting gears just a little bit because I'm going to give somebody out there in the chat an opportunity to win my money. No, as a matter of fact, we're going to do this for fun. It's time for Mastermind Games.
Yeah.
Let the games begin!
This show has been hilarious and off the rails, so it might as well. So in Mastermind Games, every time you get a question right, we put $1 in the bank. All right?
Okay.
It's 10 questions. So someone in the chat, they'll put their Cash App out there. And if you can make it and not strike out, somebody can win my money, real money. I send you Cash App, my money from my wallet. I don't want you to win, but what? What? Man,
hold on.
what?
You're saying that I got to answer for them to win?
Yes.
That's a lot of pressure.
Oh, that's why I do it. But you can get help. You can get help from the audience as well. All right.
And how much? What's the jackpot?
$10. It's 10 questions, so it's $1. It's $1 a question. But if you get a question wrong, there's no money in the bank. You get 3 questions wrong, 3 strikes, the game is over. Understood?
Okay. Yes. Got it.
When I ask you the question to lock it in, you have to say final answer. Okay.
Okay.
All right. This fool's stupid talking about a bag of grits is. Stop hating. Stop hating. We focusing on Mastermind Games right now. All right. All right. So here we go. Do I have? So, ladies and gentlemen, you can help her out. Okay. I don't know if I have. Put that question on the screen, sir. All right. I don't have an example. We just go get right to it. All right. Just to let you know, you're a comedian, so all these questions are comedy based. All right. So you have an idea. All right. Cool.
Okay.
All right. And You only have a certain amount of time to give me an answer. Once you say final answer, your answer is locked. But again, you can ask for help. All right. Hold on. They hating it. No hate. I'm excited. Oh, my bad. Okay, gotcha. All right, here we go. Here we go. Question number 1. We're getting right to it.
Okay.
You big dummy. This legendary comedian has been raunchy on stage and film. TV is another story. Just ask the IRS. Come on, people. You see she don't know. Give her some help. Her time is running out.
Help? Did I say help?
If you want to. Yeah, I don't think they know either. Uh-oh. People in the chat, they finally started talking. Hold on.
Okay, Red Fox. My final answer.
Oh, Kevin Hart. All right. Infamous Kale says Red Fox. Is it Red Fox? Correct. Oh, we got $1 in the... I'm not happy. Thank you, sir, for helping her out. That's one question.
Okay.
Question? No, what they talking about? See, that's how we good. Yeah, guns. She got it. Red Fox. All right, next question. That was lucky. Number 2. She ready for her next stand-up special, for her latest court case, and to steal the scene in whatever movie she's in.
Tiffany Haddish. Final answer.
She didn't even wait on nobody.
That's my girl. I know Tiffany.
Okay, let me shout out to Tiffany. Let me say, look, even the diva out here giving answers. All right, is it Tiffany Haddish, her girl? Yep. It's Tiffany Haddish. Hey, Tiffany, if you are free, I'd love to have you on the show anytime. You talk to me, any Tuesday.
Hey, let me tell you this real quick. Tiffany Haddish, when I was a teacher, she came to my students. She came to my school and talked to my class.
Oh, that's tight.
Yeah, because guess why? I was teaching at her old elementary school.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Were y'all friends at the time?
Yeah, Western. Because we remember I was in LA in 99. Tiffany had already started doing comedy. So we would see each other all the time in the clubs. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right then. $2 in the bank. Let's see how we can
$2.
make that a all right, here we go. Labeled a king and an uncle, this Chi-Town comic ain't scared of you Transformers.
Bernie Mac, final answer.
She didn't want no time. Is it Bernie Mac? Yes. Did I make these questions too easy? Perhaps.
Until you get to the white comics, that's when I'm a struggle.
No, I know. All right, number 4. That's our kryptonite, ladies and gentlemen. I did not know that. All right, this comedian is an SNL alum, a Ghostbuster, and loves the Olympics. When you say her name, it's got to be capitalized.
Leslie. Final answer.
Leslie who?
Jones.
Say it all together.
Leslie Jones, final answer.
Is it Leslie Jones? Correct. Leslie Jones. All right, look at this. All right, let's keep this thing moving. He's too happy. Number 5. This comedian doesn't play about his brother. Just ask the last man who effed up this couch. He was a habitual line stepper.
Oh.
He killing it. Let me see. Take all of his cash out money and do
I need help.
Grip.
I need help.
He needs help. This comedian don't play about his brother. Just ask the last man who effed up their couch. He was a habitual line stepper.
Okay, I'm gonna go with one of them Wayans. Let's go with Damon Wayans. Final answer.
She said Damon Wayans' final answer.
Yeah, because brothers, I don't know.
Survey says, let me see. Let me say, he played ball with Purple Rain. Infamous says Charlie Murphy.
Oh, yes!
Gunn says Charlie Murphy. She did not say Charlie Murphy. Is the answer Charlie Murphy? Charlie Murphy!
Yes, I forgot about that. Ain't nobody need all those dramatics. It was only one. You know what I'm saying?
That's okay. All right, here we go. Next question. You feeling good about yourself? Good. That's what
Of
I
course.
like. I like it when you're confident. All right, hold on. What they saying in the chat? I got to see the chat. Yeah, Sakita. This is Charlie Murphy. She was wrong. She said a WAN. I'm so happy. All right, come on. This can be strike number 2. All right. First, the Fat Boys break up, and now everybody hates this stand-up comedian. But it's probably because people say we favor, and I'm the handsome version.
Chris Rock, final answer.
I don't like how quick you answer this question. What part of the question made you get it so fast?
First, the Fat Boys break up. Now this. Boomerang.
Yeah,
Come on now.
that's what I'm talking about. That's my people.
Yes. What the hell?
Hey, look. Some people don't know. Yes. Is it? Yes. Give it to me. Let me see. Hold on. Stop. There we go. Show. Yes, Chris Rock. There, correct. Let me say, you just now realizing that. Look, so I don't normally.
I think you look more like Tony Rock.
Ah, so I look like one of them rock boys. I got you. Rock in the building. So I was watching what's that show that came on A&E Actor Studio, right? Mm-hmm. And Chris Rock was on Actor Studio. And I've heard people say, "Oh, you gotta look like Chris Rock or whatever," right? And I said, "No, I don't see it." He did a profile shot just like this. He was just talking and did like this, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, we do look alike." That was crazy. I was like, "That's me."
Yeah.
All right, you got it correct. We have 4 questions left. I need you to miss the next 2.
Let's get this money.
That Fat Boys line, I'm so proud of you. All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. With a successful stand-up career, hit sitcom, a talk show, and a critically acclaimed movie under her belt, this comic's most precious item is her love for Mr. Ogilvy.
Bo Neat, final answer.
Oh my God. I gotta make harder questions.
Yeah, this too easy.
Yeah, all right, dang it. We having fun in my expense.
We about to take all your money.
Carmen says Tony is more handsome. I approve.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Because Carmen Cedar love her some Mastermind.
Well, you ain't never been no mud duck, so this ain't hard.
Y'all hear that? I ain't no mud duck. That's what I'm talking about. Here we go. Number 8. Bang, bang. No comedian coordinates quite as well as this man. He's a player.
You know that is too easy. John Witherspoon, final answer. This is like kindergarten.
This is kindergarten. Look,
just give these people the money. Just give these people the money. We ain't even got to go on. Just give.
Why you got my wife laughing back here?
Just give these people their money so they can go buy them some sugar grits and we can be done with this.
2 more questions. This non-singing voice is as impressive as her EGOT and point of view.
Whoopi Goldberg, final answer.
Now she's disappointed. You see, that's the disappointed look. She was just like, I feel disrespected by this. All right, last question. Hey, I'm sorry. Hey, this comedian went to prison, found out Mexicans got on boots, and boom, the domino effect was massive. He'll sit and tell you about it.
Why I don't have it on my screen?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ali Sadiq, final answer.
Yes, she brought up sugar grits with my money. She said, Ali Sadiq. Is it Ali Sadiq? Yes, it is Ali Sadiq. Congratulations. If this was real and somebody put their cash app in the chat, they would have won $9. I would be cash apping them
I
their
did
money.
see some cash apps in the chat.
I didn't see no cash app, so
You don't see right
it was,
there, $, Angel Games. You don't see it right there?
I don't see nothing. Look, she
Dollar
can put her.
sign Angel Games.
Oh, okay then. That's nice, nice. Look, we're back with Angel. Look, can I get some more time with you? Because I know I told you 90 minutes. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm off tonight.
All right. Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Let me see. What I got questions. All right, so before I forget it, I usually ask this at the end, but since it's on my list, give me about 3 artists and I'm sorry, artists, but comedians we need to be on the lookout for. 3 people.
Up and coming, meaning like when you say on the lookout, meaning like not many people are watching them, or
It could
do
be
you
like
know?
new faces or someone that you a fan of that we
Okay.
might not know about.
Are you familiar with Ian Edwards?
No.
Ian Edwards comedy is he's a great writer. He's hilarious. So look up Ian Edwards, IAN Edwards.
I went to UGA. I understand.
I know, but they may not spell it like we think, you know. So
Yeah,
let's
this is
see.
true.
Somebody else to look into. Are you familiar with Eddie B?
Talk to me. Nope.
Eddie B is like the premier comic who does a lot of teacher material. It is hilarious. He sells out stadiums all over the world by himself. By himself. Yes, Eddie
Wow.
B. Eddie B comedy. And he has a lot of great things coming out. I believe that he got a holding deal for a TV show. So yeah, look him up, Eddie B. And I would say number 3 would be Ambria Allen. Look her up. She's hilarious. Her sketches, her stand-up, because it's super deluxe smart. Super smart. Like it's so highbrow that it's just refreshing, you know? It's like you be like, dang, I wish I would have thought of that. You know what I mean? Like
Oh
she's
yeah,
amazing.
when I see someone do something super
Yeah.
creative, oh man, why didn't I
Yeah.
think of this?
Yeah. And
Yes,
she
but
was
I'm taking notes.
yeah, Ambria Allen. She was also a mentee of David Arnold.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
you brought up David again. Who can you
yeah.
look? Okay, when you look back, can you look back and point out people who help you get to this point in your life?
I would say it takes a village to raise a comedian, and I want to just point out different phases of my life, my career
Yeah.
rather. So one, Daryl Heath, he's an actor comedian. He was known for his role in Woo with Jada Pickett a long time ago. He saw me in a club in my beginning of my career, and he told me, Angel, when you come to the club, work on your craft, focus on being funny, and don't worry about making friends and being popular, because once you're funny, they will come looking for you. And I always kept that in the back of my mind, like focus on being funny. And he's right. My agents, everybody, they come, knocking on your door. I would say Jay Leno. Jay Leno opened my eyes to the business of comedy, seeing it as a business and understanding, that you got to work with other people. And yes, you are responsible for their money, because if you don't make money, they don't make money. And just learning how to work with agents and different bookers and things like that. Jay Leno gave me a lot of sage advice. Arsenio also gave me a lot of advice, and he hypes me up. Like he has this video that I posted about him saying how well I did, and that just meant a lot to me because, this was one of, those two were my mentors mentally as we were growing up, watching them, on TV every night, like wishing and thinking, I really want to do that. Yeah, there's my guys. And so that was actually a night where Jay was headlining, I was hosting and opening, and Arsenio was in the middle. So it's just like a full circle moment in my career where it's like, oh, wow, watching them growing up, and now they're actual mentors to me. And it's just been amazing.
How
So
surreal is that? Cause
Yeah.
we grew up with these men. So be in the same
Yeah.
room and now you can call them colleagues and friends. This is
Yeah.
bananas.
Yeah. I mean, it just reminds me of, that's why I had to point out those different moments, because to me, that is the advice that Daryl Heath gave me to get to that point. You get what I'm saying? To focus on being funny. Because in this business, when you sell funny, you got to sell it. You got to be able to do it on repeat every time. You got to be able to be accessible enough and understand the business so that you can make enough money and support yourself and know when to level up and know when to expand. And it's just, that's why I said you need a village. Yeah.
This is true. How do you craft your jokes? Like, how long is this process? And are you officially a clean comedian?
No, I work both. I work clean and blue. Yeah,
Okay.
because on the ships, some ships want just 18 plus material. And then some ships want
Oh.
family. But one great word of advice that I got also, you know, was in the beginning, learn to work clean, because you're gonna work clean more than you work dirty. So
True.
learn to work clean, because corporate events and all that stuff, that's gonna keep you afloat. But now, you can be versatile in that, you have both shows. But online, most of the things I do is clean, because that's what I want to attract. You get what I'm saying? Because that's where most of the money is.
All right. I got a clip that I want to show. I got more questions for you, but I want to show this clip real quick.
Okay.
I was delivered from one night stands. Yeah. And God gave me a great experience, because I thought I was going to be fast and sneaky. And I brought him back. And he came upstairs with a CPAP. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I know that one criteria for the one night stand, you're supposed to be able to breathe on your own. God taught me that lesson. And he never did it again. Because I looked at him and I said, sir, what makes you so sure that I got the electricity and the bandwidth to hook up 2 CPAPs?
Stupid. Man. Yes. Yeah. So how much time does it take for you to craft your jokes and whatnot?
Once you kind of get into it and you understand the mechanics of comedy and the structure of comedy, it doesn't take long to kind of start crafting jokes. The longest part is working it, like learning, the pacing of it, or any gestures that you need to add to it. So that's why you write material, and then you got to perform it to perfect it. But that's also why I stay in class, is because joke writing is an art. There's a lot of mechanisms in comedy that make it work. And so writing and structure is number one. Number two, learning your voice, exercising your voice and your point of view. For me, I get my material from real life events. So what happened was, when I was like in my 20s, I did come home with a guy from a one night stand. And it was the first time I ever seen a CPAP. And this was a long time ago when they looked really scary. And then, so that experience, anytime I look at my life and I feel scared, angry, annoyed, impressed, any of those, I know that it's material. Or traumatized, because you don't even know how traumatizing it is to bring home a man with a CPAP. You don't even know his name. I was like, sir, don't
How
die in
loud
here,
was
because
the machine? I'm sorry. How loud was the machine, dog?
Oh my God. And it gurgled. It had water in it and stuff. I was just like, yo, you ain't gonna be able to stay here, buddy. Yeah. Yo, no.
Oh,
So
shoot.
now, so what happened? That particular joke progressed as I got older.
Yeah.
So when I was in my 20s and I was a size 4, the joke, the butt of the joke was, the punchline was, apparently he's too fat to sleep and breathe on his own, right? But now that I am 50 and I'm snoring and I'm failing my sleep apnea test, and the doctor telling me you might need a CPAP, now it's a different experience because now it's gonna be 2 CPAPs in the room. You see what I mean? So yeah. So with comedy, your jokes can grow with you as your point of view changes, because comedy is just a situation and your point of view.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're sitting here with our favorite comedian. She is now your favorite comedian as well. That right there, that's Angel Gaines. We got a few more minutes, and we're gonna get up out of here. What are the pros and cons of being a cruise ship comic? Because we've all been on cruise ship. Most of us have. We've been to a show. You are stuck on, how long are you at sea? So what's the pros and cons?
I honestly don't have any cons. Let me tell you why. Because we make our schedule. We're not a crew member where we have to sign on to a 6-month contract or something like that. I work when I want to work. Yeah, I work when I want to work. So what happens is, the way it works is, and I also work different cruise lines. So it doesn't matter. We're not tied into one cruise line. So what happens is, like, let's just say, for instance, in this case, Royal Caribbean sends my agent offers. They saw my tape or whatever, they like me, and they figure, okay, she will be great for our clientele on these ships. So it may say Icon, it may say Star, like different ships at different times. So you can take all of the offers, or you can go and cherry pick and pick the ones you want. So you work as often as you want, or whatever you want to do. So yeah, so it's that's why I don't see any cons. The other thing is, they pay you very well. They treat us very well. We have a nice room. You see my room, whatever. We have awesome dining experiences. So, and then during the week we're off. Like, if we don't have a show, we do whatever we want to do. So you can get off and go to different ports. You get to travel. You meet people. I try to make a lot of content, and show people what it's like behind the scenes and things like that. So I really like it. I would say the only con that I could think of is that I'm not back in LA to audition. So what happens is, when you're a comedian and an actress, it's very difficult to keep both of them at the same level. So usually it's like, if you take more comedy gigs, the acting is less. You take more acting gigs, the comedy is, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we just go back and forth. Yeah.
Do you want to venture into more film and television projects? Like, what is the goal that you want to happen with your comedy?
Yeah. So with my comedy, right now, I'm doing cruise ships because the goal was to get my debt down, right? All of my debt down, so that my overhead is less each month living in LA. So that way I can do SAG jobs, like, background work and things like that. And still, make enough to suffice. And then audition and go on to larger projects, because the thing is, you have to be kind of stationary in order to start doing that. Even if I'm producing and writing my own show, I still need to be on land to do so, right? To audition and to film it. Currently, with cruise ships, my goal is for the next 2 years to do cruise ships steadily, to number one, work on the financial goals, but also number two, to build my following, because the internet is what makes it different than, say, 20 years ago, when comedians were on cruise ships, because they had no way to have access to the outside world, right? So this is a great time to build, my community, my followers, and then to also write and to get everything on paper. Because once you get everything on paper, now it's time to execute, and that's when you need to be on land.
So that was a surprise. Your agent is cool with extra work?
Okay, so they talking about. I'm assuming they're talking about the acting
Acting,
agent,
yes.
right? Yeah, because see, the thing about it is when you're a member of the Screen Actors Guild, you have it's a higher rate when you do extra work.
Yep.
And so it's the same as like substitute teaching for a day. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and another thing is extra work is important because that's a free class. When you are an extra, you need to be on set paying attention to what the stars are doing, paying attention to how they come out of things, pay attention. You have to do extra work to be a good actor, in my opinion. In my opinion, unless people are knocking down your door with offer onlys, meaning like, hey, we wrote this script, we want you to do it. You need to be a student of the craft, and doing extra work is the best free way, because classes cost, but doing extra work. And then also, you can do extra work on television sets, you can do it on film. So you're learning different genres. You need to know the difference for being an extra in a scary movie versus being an extra in a love story versus being an extra in a comedy. Everything is a different skill set. Like you ever watch a love story and see them fall in love? It's a whole bunch of staring at each other. You
Mm-hmm.
don't you gotta fall in love, on film, you got to fall in love with the people. You don't believe that they're in love unless it's a whole bunch of, and the kiss is very slow. But when you have a love story in a horror film, they're already in love, right? We know that they're together, they're hugging and they're just touching each other because we know that there's a bond there, so that when the killer comes, we care that they die. So the bottom line is, in all of this, in comedy, in acting, in music, you got to be a good storyteller. You got to know how to tell a story.
Somebody in the chat said this was a master class, and it really
Hey.
was. You are so learned. You are wise beyond your years, my dear, and super talented.
Thank you.
Before we get out of here, you were on a game show.
Yes, let's make a deal.
And how did you win?
I want a car.
Look at God. What was that whole experience like? We got a few minutes. We're gonna make it quick. But what was that experience like?
Okay, so this was back when I was we were coming out of COVID, and remember everything was kind of slow and we were trying to figure things out. So I used to have this group, like a little mentorship group, and I told everybody, I said, let's challenge ourselves, and everybody got to collect 100 no's. 100 no's, meaning like you need to put yourself out there and get rejected or accepted. Because I tell people all the time, you cannot collect 100 no's. You can't do it. Because when you put yourself out there and you start submitting, they're going to say yes. You're not going to get 100 no's. One of the things I did was submit it to Let's Make a Deal. I was like, I should definitely get a no on this. The people interviewed me and was like, come on, this is what you need to do. Next thing you know, I'm on the show talking to Wayne Brady and did a little game or whatever and won the car. As simple as that.
JKL says won a whole new Geo Metro. Blessed.
Listen, if they go back and remake those cars, I'm definitely getting one for nostalgia's sake. I love that car. But no, I won a Hyundai. I forget what it was. Because here's the thing, when you win a car, you really get the voucher of the worth. So when I got on the lot, I got a different car. I didn't choose the car I won. Yeah,
really?
yeah.
Did you have to pay taxes immediately to get it?
I didn't have to pay taxes because I chose to get a used car. I got a cheaper car.
Really? Oh, that's inside knowledge right there. That's game. Oh man. Oh, look. This has been an episode this is up there in my top 5 easily. JS1, it's time for the last word. First of all, that 100 no's challenge, I might have to do that because that is brilliant. I'm like, as soon as you said it, I was just like, yo,
Yeah.
see the value in that. That
Yeah.
makes so much sense. Oh,
Yeah. Because I tell people all the time, your failures should should be more than your success. You should have tried way more than the successes you have. If you have people who got like 5 successes but they got 2 tries, I don't trust those people. I want you need to have 80 attempts for 20, successes. Try it. And I mean, try everything. The lottery counts, the asking somebody for a favor, asking to elevate your show, ask for some sponsorship. Just throw it out there. Send some pictures and see what happens. Just send
okay.
it.
This is the last word. In the last word, kick a shout out. Say it's if there's anything you didn't get to say tonight, say it here. You got the floor. Angel, what's your last word?
Mastermind, my last word is, why aren't you doing stand-up comedy? That's my last word.
That was an accident.
Yeah, so why aren't you doing?
This fool
No,
talking about
honestly, tell
stand-up
me.
counts, Mr. Poe.
Why don't you do it? Like, because honestly, maybe it's a reckoning where you got to just kind of realize maybe you don't enjoy it, and that's okay. Like, why aren't you doing it?
That is a good question. I will say that recently I had to do a stand-up audition, an audition for a commercial, and it was a stand-up gig, and it felt good doing it. Even Carmencita loved it. She was trying not to laugh or whatever while she was recording me, but that's me sticking my toe out there. Heath Guns told me some time ago that I need to challenge and just go out and just do it once. But I missed that year, so maybe this year will be the year. But it's just one of them things. Eventually, I'm going to do it. Now I have 3 people in my corner. It's just like,
But wait,
you got to do it. What?
Before I get in the corner, I want to know: do you want to do it?
I do, because there was going to be a movie. I was going to be the star of this movie, independent movie, where they was going to write it for me to be a stand-up comedian. And he was telling me that, okay, once we get this started, I want you to go into comedy clubs and, seeing how everything works and all that kind of stuff. That movie never came to fruition, but it's always been in the back of my mind. And Carmen's talking about, why? Y'all, man,
Okay,
this is a whole
Mastermind.
episode. We're trying to get out of here. We run out of time. What?
Okay, hold on. Well, last part. Let's say we got 5 seconds. Look, last question. If the world was ending tonight, right? It's a wrap.
Yeah.
Everything is over. And God told everybody to give your last performance. Any talent. You can dance, sing, talk, do a poem. You can do stand-up. You can, what is going to be your 3-minute performance? That's it. The world is over. What are you going to do?
I'm probably going to be on a movie set.
Okay, so here's what I'm trying to explain real quick. Stand up, you can learn stand up to portray stand ups in movies. But you don't have to be a stand up just because you say funny things or you're a funny guy. A comedic actor don't have to be a stand up comedian. It's 2 different skill sets.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is kind of like, don't have the pressure of feeling like you need to go be a stand-up if you're a comedic actor.
I see what you're saying.
Be great at being a comedic actor. So I would take sitcom classes, because when they deliver punchlines on sitcoms, it's a certain cadence and a rhythm you have to have with sitcoms. It's rhythmic, right?
Yes. Yes.
So like when you watch Martin and you watch sitcoms, that's why you can fall asleep to them, because they're in a rhythm. And when they deliver their punchlines, there's no movement. So that's why it'll be like, they'll look and then they'll say, "You fish-eyed fool." No movement after that. But you'll never see her moving and saying, "You fish-eyed fool." Like it's technique and it's things. So I always just tell people, if you study the craft and be more specific about what it is that you really want to do and be great at that, then you can play in the other areas, but focus on being great at one thing first before you have to spread yourself too thin. Because sometimes you
I
don't
hear
want to
that.
do stuff, you know?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
love. I appreciate it. Look at God, man. Today was the day we were supposed to talk.
Yes.
Came together beautifully. Thank you so much. Big shout outs to you. Big shout outs to JS1 for holding us down. Shout out to Mally for being our will be the judge of that guest. Y'all got to let me know if I should bring him back later on in the season as a special guest.
Yeah.
And you say yes, I should.
Yeah, I think you should. And it should be once he makes his image, once he creates his image so that he can, now promote himself the way he, wants to be.
Nice. All right. Votes got to
Yeah.
keep on coming in. That's a good one. See, stay with the knowledge. And thank you to all the people that tuned in and shared the links and said, I'm gonna watch on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I appreciate y'all. Be safe, continue to be funny. And we got to keep in contact because you're one of my favorite people. You were one of the first people I met at UGA because I still remember we were sitting together. It was some pageant or something. And
Yeah.
it was just like people come on stage and you were fearless. You went right on stage and started dancing like Michael Jackson. I was just like, this chick is wild. And you still doing it. You still doing it big, Shawty. And I love and
Yeah.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. And Kamasita, thank you. She always sending me messages and following me on Facebook. I don't know what your problem is, so I'm just saying.
I thought I was the host of this show, but apparently it's the Angel Gang show. I'm being interviewed. What is going on? I love y'all. Next week, I got rapper Oyos Grandes. He a black dude from New Jersey. It's about to be an interesting show. It's going to be fun. You know how we do. It's a season finale. I love y'all. See y'all next week.
I'm in it like this. I own what I spit. Pocket my splits. Can't buy this grit. Straight from the A. Made my own lane quick. They ain't gotta sign me. I already legit. I'm in it like